a good life because my parents taught me the importance of hard work and to always fight for what's right. When I was just 24, I ran for state rep. I wanted to protect my friends and neighbors from huge tax hikes, wasteful spending, and the government making too many decisions for them. And for the next several years, I did that as I proudly represented the people of Heap 8 on Beacon Hill. I left politics to get back to my roots and work as a nurse at a local hospital. Then the pandemic hit. Before my eyes, everything changed. I worked on the front lines treating hospitalized COVID patients, even while I was expecting my second child. As a nurse and as a mother, the pandemic has caused me to look around and take stock. I see many of the same problems I fought against as a state rep. Our state is spending billions of dollars without accountability while asking taxpayers to pay more. Government mandates are hurting our kids in school and taking away jobs from first responders and healthcare workers. Prices are out of control, especially at the pump. Restaurants and businesses are closing. People are struggling. We can do better. It doesn't have to be this way. This November, I'm looking to make a difference once again. I'm supporting Geoff Diehl for governor. I'm convinced he's the right person to lead our state. With a focus on freedom. I want to serve as your lieutenant governor as we both work hard to improve our state and secure your future. I believe in Geoff Diehl and I believe in Massachusetts. Together, we'll get our state back on track. To learn more about my campaign and how to support me, please visit LeahColeAllen.com. Thank you. See you on the campaign trail.
Candidate for Lieutenant Governor, Leah Cole Allen.
Or what some like to call us, a basket of deplorables. I'm Leah Allen, and I'm running to be your next Lieutenant Governor. You may remember me as Leah Cole, that's my maiden name, when I won a special election in Peabody and served as a Republican member of the House of Representatives. Let me bring you all up to date. I am married now to a wonderful man, my husband Ryan, and together we have two terrific kids, Brooke and Joshua. I was grateful for my time serving you in the legislature, where I fought hard to cut wasteful spending, lower taxes, and protect your rights and freedoms, including the Second Amendment. And I never missed a vote. Once I made my voice heard, I left the legislature to finish my nursing degree in order to work in acute care. Nursing was a calling and a passion for me. What happened next was something nobody, including me, ever expected. The pandemic hit in 2020. Working at a local hospital, it was as if the entire world changed overnight. The healthcare system was turned upside down as medical professionals scrambled to take care of patients with a disease we didn't fully understand. I am proud to say that I worked on the front lines of the pandemic, taking care of patients hospitalized for COVID. For me, the pandemic was more than a news story or a 2-year-long Zoom call. It was a way of life and a daily emergency. Making the situation more difficult, I was pregnant with my second child. And yet, I kept right on working and caring for patients until I was ready to deliver our baby. Looking back, this whole experience changed me and gave me a new perspective. I know firsthand what it's like to watch someone's condition deteriorate. Separated from their loved ones, I was the one who held their hand and witnessed their fear, unrecognizable to them in full protective care. I appreciate the sacrifice our healthcare workers and first responders make each and every day to keep us safe. At the same time, I was deeply troubled by what I saw happening to my friends and neighbors, people I know and love. How could our government fire police officers and firefighters for refusing to accept a vaccine that they did not feel was right for them? It's an issue that's very personal to me. I chose not to get vaccinated while I was pregnant. When my maternity leave ended, I was told by my employer that I would be unable to return to work unless I consented to being vaccinated. I believe strongly that vaccination is a personal choice, and as a nursing mother, thank you. As a nursing mother, it wasn't a choice that I was comfortable making for myself, so I said no. Under the guise of the COVID pandemic, our elected officials overstepped their authority. The government told small businesses they had to close their doors with no concern for how they would survive. I promise you, as your next Lieutenant Governor, we will never do that, because the government doesn't have a right to tell you that your business is not essential. Kids were forced to wear masks in schools, long after it was determined that they were not at high risk of contracting or spreading COVID. Geoff Diehl and I will make sure that parents have control of their children's education, and that unelected bureaucrats have no right to push agenda-driven curriculum like CRT in our schools. Our state has collected billions, well beyond their benchmark of our hard-earned tax dollars, and have the audacity to tell you during this time of historic inflation that you don't need a tax cut to feed your family or fill your gas tank? You deserve better. Officials are elected to represent us, not to decide what's best for us behind closed doors. When the opportunity presented itself to partner with Geoff Diehl to change Massachusetts for the better, I immediately jumped at the chance. Having served in the legislature with Geoff, I have seen his passion for freedom, personal responsibility, and doing what's right. I am running for Lieutenant Governor because our state needs leaders who are willing to stand up for what's right. And when the progressives in our state try to take us in a different direction, we need to say no. Now that I'm a mom, my drive to stand up for these values has only grown more intense. I want my kids and your kids and grandkids to inherit a Massachusetts where they have the freedom to pursue their dreams and goals without the government standing in their way. That is our challenge in 2022. Daunting? Perhaps. But let's put it into perspective. It was here in Massachusetts that George Washington's ragtag band of Continentals, with weapons they used to hunt squirrels and deer, challenged 11,000 expertly trained infantry of the British Empire. And they used those weapons to hold this unbeatable army at bay until a 25-year-old could return from Fort Ticonderoga with the cannons that would later win that battle. firepower that will stand against the radical left. Our fight today pales in comparison to what our forefathers were up against. It will take hard work, but it is not impossible. The left is not trying to hide their radical agenda any longer, and they are alienating everyday Americans because they are pushing too far. Our values are the steadfast answer to the question keeping the people of Massachusetts awake at night as they see their world transforming into something they don't recognize.
Great reset!
We are the ragtag band that will accomplish what they tell us is impossible. We are the future of our great republic. I'm Leah Allen, and I'm a proud Republican, asking for your vote for Lieutenant Governor. Thank you.